आदरणीय दर्शकहरू नमस्कार। तपाईं हेरिरहनु भएको छ कालिका एचडी। कालिका एचडीमा आज हामी एक विशेष प्रस्तुति लिएर यहाँका माझमा हाजिर हुँदैछौँ। धर्म हरेक मानिसको अनुशासनको विषय, जो क्रिस्चियन होस् या बुद्धिस्ट होस् या हिन्दू नै होस्, हरेकले देवता नै मान्ने हो, सबैले भगवान नै मान्ने हो, तर सबैका अलग अलग भगवान नामले, तर कर्मले सबैलाई भगवानको आस्था एउटै राख्छ, सत्कर्म र सही मार्ग। यो धर्मको जग भए पनि आज हामी एक फरक विषयमा कुराकानी गर्दैछौँ। We are going to talking today about the different matters about our Hindu religion, because we have today one new guest in our studio from the Canada, which is from the background of Catholic background of religion, and now she is one of the philosopher of Hindu culture or Hindu religion. Okay, I'm going to welcome to her in our show. Welcome, Yasomati Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah. How you feel in Nepal? You are having here right now.
I like Nepal. I like the people in Nepal are very peaceful and open to hearing different things, and I'm enjoying my stay in Nepal more than I had expected even.
How long you spend in here, Nepal? Here?
This time I'm spending a total of 20 days in Nepal.
Yeah.
I was here also last year in September. At the time I was here only for 1 week.
Yeah.
Just did one retreat with some ladies only. And this time I'm touring different ISKCON centers in Nepal.
Okay. First we are start from the one kirtan, right? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
okay, let's start.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Oh my
Hare
God.
Krishna.
Really, I was lost on this music.
It's because this music is, it's not the music, it's the holy name of
Yeah,
Krishna.
myself, I thought where I am in the holy place. I'm not, I'm not think I'm in the Kalika SD studio. I thought I'm somewhere in holy place. I thought it. How you know about this music and this Hare Krishna, Hare Ram? This is the Nepali word, right?
When I was a young girl going to school,
Yeah.
I had no interest in school. I thought, this doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
You go to school, you get a degree, you get a husband, you get a house, a car, a child, maybe a dog also, and then you die.
Yes.
So to me, it made no sense. So from the beginning, education with this kind of plan in life made no sense. There has to be more. Either there is more in life or else there is more in death.
Mm.
Because why would we go through this system of taking birth, getting old, getting sick, dying? And I didn't even know that it could start again.
It is the
taking
normal
birth.
process on the human life.
It is the normal process, but I found no satisfaction in it.
Yeah.
So when my religion teacher asked me, along with everyone in the class, to do a comparative study of religion,
Yeah.
I thought, okay, because I also didn't know the answer would be in religion. So I said, okay, I'll just team up with the best students in the class. They can write the report. I will sign my name because I'm not interested in any of these things.
Hmm.
So that was my plan. Krishna had a different plan.
This is planned from your childhood,
This
from
was
your
my-
school prayer.
This was my plan when they gave us the assignment to study different religion. I had planned to not participate. The girls who did the assignments said, no, I think you should come.
But you telling one word about the satisfaction of human life, right?
Yes.
But you are from the Catholic background. Why
Yes.
not you are being
There was
satisfied
no
on this
satisfaction
on this
there.
Catholic? Why
I
you
found
come
no
to in Hindu?
satisfaction there. I found no answers to the questions of life
Yeah.
and death. What is after death? Although I was going to Catholic school,
Yeah.
so far they had told me about all the different rituals and the dogma, and I understood it all, but I found no answer as to what is my relationship with God, or where am I going, or I found no answer, quite frankly, in it. I found no attraction.
What is not in Catholic, which is in Hindu?
Actually,
Hmm.
everything is there,
Yeah.
but it's hidden for most people. That I found out a few years after being a devotee. I was doing a program when we were preaching to different groups of different religions, and there were some representatives from Catholicism who were practicing bhakti, although they don't know that term, bhakti, but really they were nuns, they were cloistered nuns, which they observed Maunavrat for life.
Mhm.
and all of their life is one of devotion. But this kind of intensity in spiritual life is not available to general public. Actually, in the years of my childhood were the years where Catholicism became more and more watered down. The idea, I think, was to attract more people. But when it's watered down, then you're left with nothing. You're only left with a few rules, and you take away this this fragrance of learning to love God,
Yeah.
which is really the dharma of the soul, is to learn to love God, whether he be Muslim, Catholic,
Yeah.
Christian, Hindu. To rekindle his eternal love for God, that is the real dharma.
Yeah. One thing, yes, you are from the Western culture,
Hmm.
and now you are in Nepal.
Yes.
You know, it is drastic different from the Western culture in our Hinduism. It is
Well-
very vast differences there. But you are, how you adjust in our Hindu's culture?
I'm from Western culture until I was 16 years old.
Mm.
Then I switched. So really, how Western I am, I'm probably more Hindu than many Hindus.
Mhm.
Because from the age of 16, I wear a sari. From the age of 16, I practice bhakti yoga.
Mm.
So in some ways, maybe I am more Hindu than most Indian
Mhm.
or Nepalese.
You know, our festival and Hindu's culture, almost a philosopher said, almost culture are same. Almost people worship their God from their own religion, like as a Muslim, like as a Hindu, like as a Buddhist. The almost culture and religion are the same. The God is same.
Yes,
But
there
their
can only
feelings
be one
is
supreme.
different. Almost saying like that. What is your opinion about it?
There can only be one supreme.
Yeah.
There cannot be many who are the topmost. There's only one that's the topmost.
Yeah.
So different names are there. You know, Yahweh or actually I don't even know what the Muslim call the supreme. See, that's the thing. In Christianity, and Muslim is also related in that same historical background, they don't have much of a definition of God. God is a person who chastises.
Yeah.
He's the father and he's the ruler and he chastises. Of course, Krishna is also that,
Yeah.
but he's also a lot more.
Yeah.
And I think that it's a lot more that attracted me more than,
Yeah.
than the chastiser,
Yeah.
because everyone wants to be happy.
You wants to be happy. That's why you choose the
Everyone
Hindu.
wants to be happy.
Mhm.
This is the nature of the soul, to be Sat Chit Ananda,
Ah.
eternal, full of knowledge and bliss.
Good.
That seeking for bliss is there for every human being.
Yeah.
So
Most important things is in our interview today. You are from the Canada.
yes,
Yeah. From the another different culture.
yes,
And now you are one of the philosopher of Hindu's culture, Hinduism. Then from the 16 years old,
yes,
you follow the Hindu,
yes,
right?
yes.
From the 16 years old till now, you follow the Hindu.
Yes.
And what do you gain? What do you learn? And what do you want to give to society?
I learned a purpose in my life.
Mm.
Remember, I was telling you, I've thought that life was pointless.
Mhm.
You get all these achievements and then you die. You take nothing with you. That was obvious to me, that you take nothing with you. So I had to find a purpose for my life. And when I met the devotees in 1971,
Yeah.
they told me that the answer would be found in chanting Hare Krishna.
Mm.
And they told me to make some beads and to chant the Maha Mantra on my beads, and that in this way answers would be revealed to me. And I would like to tell the whole world to start chanting the names of God. Whether you be Hindu or you be Muslim or you be Christian, spend your days either describing the Lord's form, glories, leelas, pastimes, but chant either His name, Guna, Rup, Leela, somehow engage in God Katha.
Mhm.
And this way your life will feel sublime. This way you will be living in happiness.
But nowadays, there
Yes.
is no more glory of Dharma. no more glory, because what I am telling you, here is discrimination, religion, gender, caste. They have conflict between themselves. Then the glory is going to lose.
That's because you're considering Dharma as a sectarian idea. If you accept the meaning of Dharma as being the eternal Dharma of the Jiva is to love God, then there is no more quarrel and fighting between different sectors of society. So you have to find a common denominator, and the common denominator is that everyone is trying to rekindle their love for God. Then what does it matter if you're fasting on this day or fasting on that day? The idea is to learn to love God, to chant God's glories all the time. If you can accept that in another, and the other accepts also in you, then there is no question, there is no conflict,
and no discrimination.
Then there's no discrimination.
But it is very hard to accept each other, because if you from the Hindu and if I from the Muslim, you go to temple and I go to masjid.
Yes.
Then the way is different.
Yes.
Right? Then if we are different way, should to be a different thought.
Sometimes, we have to look at things a little bit introspectively. We have the habit of, everyone has the habit of seeing what is wrong. We don't have the habit of seeing. I'm speaking in general, I'm not pointing at you. We try to see what is wrong in everything that comes across our life. I'll give you an example. I was in Delhi, I was doing a preaching program, and at the end of the day, a car was to pick me up. And the car couldn't park because there was a full row of taxis.
Yes.
That was there.
There is no space.
So then I caught myself thinking, why are these stupid taxis there blocking the road? And then I thought, no. We're not playing this game of seeing faults in others. So then I switched my thinking and I thought, how convenient, so many taxis to be there for everyone. So it's like that in everything in life. We just have this habit of seeing that the other is bad, because who is left standing if we push the others down? Us. So it's just a way to glorify ourselves. And this is a bad habit that everyone has in this material world. It's common to everyone. So if we try to control this habit of always pushing another down, but rather raise the others, we will find ourselves so much happier.
One of the data is showing last year in Nepal, 84.04% has Nepalese Hindus in our Nepal. Before, one data had screened in from the government last year.
Yes.
And then 10% is Buddhist.
Yes.
And 0.40 is Christian.
Yes.
Now has different data. Drastic change on
in
that
1
data.
year.
It means almost people, they change the religion. Yeah. Data is decreased from the Hindu and little bit from the Muslim, Buddhist, and little bit to Christian.
Yes.
Then people are changing their religion, their culture, their thought, their opinion, and their mission due to the this culture. Hinduism is going to decrease from that data. What do you want to say about it? You are the one, a philosopher of Hindu.
Since you're speaking about data and mentioning these numbers, when I was a girl in Quebec, in Montreal, 85% of the population was Catholic.
Yeah, in Canada.
In Quebec specifically, one province. Nowadays, 85% are atheists.
Oh.
And of course, I look at it to try to see what happened. And what happened was that the rules of the church became the philosophy. Instead of the philosophy being there of learning to love God. And then people, how many rules can you take? How long can you follow rules if you're not ever tasting a result of following these rules? You cannot be a devotee of rules. You have to be a devotee of something that's more tangible. My spiritual master used to use the example of licking the outside of the jar of honey.
There is licking, somewhere licking.
You're licking, but how long will you lick the outside of the jar? So in Hinduism, they have so many rules. You do this, vrat, this fast, that fast, so many different things, and the women have to do this, and they have to do that, and they can't do this, and they can't do that. It's just rules and rules and rules. But unless there is love of God somewhere in there, then they will not feel satisfaction, unless they learn to rekindle and express their love for God. So this is something that I can see is probably happening in Hinduism in Nepal, although I'm not a resident here, but just based on the statistics you're giving me, you know that something like this something is missing. The genuine core of the religion is missing in the presentation.
Yeah. One thing, from our constitution of Nepal, they mentioned the non-secular country is Nepal from the religion.
Yes.
Non-secular, they're mentioned already.
Yes.
Right? Nobody have any objection for their religion.
Yes.
Almost people know about it. Non-secular countries.
Yes.
Nepal. How you follow the Hindus and your followers? How you can convey the message of Hindus in countries? This is the non-secular country from the politician and
Everyone
constitution.
wants to be happy. So we are finding happiness, and we are seeing eternal happiness within reach. This is it's not a question of this religion, that religion. This is eternal religion of the soul. This is not a sectarian view. This is an eternal view that applies to everyone. Someone is Christian, remain Christian, but be a good Christian. Be a solid Christian. Not
no need to mention in constitution to be a...
No
need to mention.
It's not related to constitution. Constitution just means that you have the right to practice another religion. That the state itself, the country itself, will not force you to follow one religion or another. Isn't that what the rule means?
Country can't force to another
Yes.
for follow any particular religion.
That's right.
Yeah.
But whatever religion anyone follows, they must follow to the depth of their heart. Not
for their
just
happiness.
once a week.
For their happiness, right?
It will give them happiness.
Yeah.
Ultimately, it will be for the happiness of God that they do, not for their own happiness. But this is a higher level. They can start to do for their own happiness.
But near Nepal,
Yes.
there has very big country, China and the India. India is almost there has Hinduism.
Yes.
There has Hinduism. But why you not choose the India?
I live in India, actually.
Actually, oh, yeah.
Most of the time I live in West Bengal, in a place called Mayapur.
Mayapur.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not a permanent resident of India. I still go back and forth.
You
to
are
my
also the
country.
guest of India.
But yes, but I'm a guest on 5 years at a time guest. Whereas Nepal is more 30 days at a time maximum, I think I can do.
Then you go from here to Canada or back to
From
India?
here I go back to India now.
Back to India.
Yes.
How long you stay here, more here?
I stay here until the 1st, and then I have some engagements in Gujarat for 9 days. Then I go back to Mayapur.
Yeah. Okay. You know, our world almost suffering from the conflict of religion.
Yes.
Some example, Sudan,
Yes.
there I have also, Libya,
Yes.
Syria,
Yes.
you know, almost. They are become very weak for their particularly internally or participatively there has very weakness of economically, politically, everything they are going to destroy themselves due to the region of religion. Till now, Nepal is, thank God, it's okay. What do you feel about it?
I feel that that is not religion. That is so-called religion. Can see different meanings for religion. Religion can be seen as a set, the word religion as a set of rules according to one's faith. That would be religion. But we started by speaking about Dharma. And Dharma is not separate. Dharma is to love God. And the process to love God recommended in the sage, not only in our Shastra, but also in other religions, is to chant the glories of the Lord. You see that, I remember there was a big church in my hometown big city actually, which was called the Church of the Holy Name, Catholic Church.
Catholic Church is very famous.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is not only there, also the Sikh, also they always do chanting of the glories of God. All day, all night, all day long. I went to Amritsar, I went to their temple, the Golden Temple. All day long chanting the glories with so much devotion. Really amazing. Very beautiful. And it's there in every religion. Just glorify God. This is something that we have in common. We do this. Then there's no fight. The reason there's fight is because we identify with political issues and mix them with religion. It's two different things. We don't put politics in love of God. There's no politics there.
It's not politics.
It's not. It's a different system.
If you have any mission, can you say with us, you have any mission about this Hinduism?
My mission is to try to please my spiritual master. My spiritual master was asked to spread the glories of chanting the holy name all over the world. So I try to help the best I can in spreading the chanting of the holy name around the world as a means to attain love of God.
Can you mention by the name what you do in Nepal from the Hinduism yourself?
What I've done in Nepal?
Yeah.
Okay. I arrived in Kathmandu. In Kathmandu, I did some kirtan, like we just did now. Then from there, I went to Pokhara, where I held seminars on how to improve one's connection with God through chanting. I gave a seminar in Pokhara. Then I gave separate seminar to the ladies and separate seminar to the men also, all on trying to improve our connection with God through chanting His holy name. From there, I did the same thing in Baglun. From Baglun, I did 4 days. 4 days.
Baglun?
No, in Baglun, I was only there 1.5 days. So I did 2 small talks. From Baglun, I went to Palpa.
Palpa, yeah.
And in Palpa, I stayed 4 days. And then it was a full-on seminar where we discussed in depth every aspect for 4 days. And from Palpa, I came here.
What do you teach in this seminar?
I teach how to connect better with God through our chanting.
Then what is the feedback from there?
The feedback was tremendous. Our temple president in Pokhara has doubled his chanting since I was there. And the people of Palpa I just left, so I haven't received so much of the feedback yet, but they were thoroughly moved by the presentation, and have invited me to come back next year to do some other seminar. I'm recommending that the seminar that took place in Palpa should take place in many other areas of Nepal. Because they got the full.
Yeah, okay, finally we are going to close this interview right now because we don't have any more time to stay here. One thing, almost people have one surprise what they listen today. Because you are from Canada, stay in India, then you come to Nepal and you teach to people and seminar, you did seminar and then teach the Hinduism and you want to change the mind of people of Nepal. But
no,
why?
Actually,
it's a big question, why?
Why? Because I'm a disciple of my spiritual master, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. This was his desire. So my life is to serve his mission.
Yeah.
This was his mission, to make the world happy by the chanting of Hare Krishna, the Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
You know any more Nepali, any words?
Only whatever words are similar in Nepali, Hindi and Bengali. Those words I can tell because I speak more Bengali than Hindi. And practically in Nepali only
you know
whatever
Hindi?
is the same.
Yeah,
No, I don't know Hindi, but I know Bengali more.
Bengali, you know.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Nice to meet you and thanks for your time to in our talk show.
Thank you very much. Hare
Okay,
Krishna.
thank you. आदरणीय दर्शकहरू, आज हामी कार्यक्रममा विशेष त हिन्दू धर्म, यसका प्रचारक एकजना व्यक्तित्व जो क्यानाडाका नागरिक हुनुहुन्छ र नेपालमा उहाँ आएर यहाँका नागरिकहरूसँग पनि हिन्दू धर्म र यसका विषयमा चर्चा गर्दै सेमिनार गरेर यो ठाउँमा यो धर्मको बारेमा प्रचार गरिरहनु भएको छ र विशेष त उहाँ इन्डियामा पनि बस्नुहुन्छ. Today we are talking about the Hinduism and Hindu culture, religion, not only the Hindu culture, but among the culture in our world. And Yasomati Mataji, today we had in our studio this near about 1 hour. Okay, thank you for watching us. Kalika SD हेर्दै गर्नुहोला. म विजय राज बिदा हुन्छु. नमस्कार.